Welcome back to the Catrice Root Show, and obviously different setup. Is back to my normal studio setup. This is the last episode of this season. I made the decision that I want to continue this podcast. Yes, that's all I had to say. But anyways, I made the decision that I want to continue this podcast instead of just doing one season and then moving over to something else. But anyways, thank you guys. Thank you, Lord. Anyways, thank you to everybody that has watched or listened to this podcast this season. It has had its ups and downs from, starting off with just like having Paul on no, as a matter of fact, I did it myself. I started off by myself, then I had my friend Paul come on this podcast. At first, this podcast, we just started talking about music, but it was supposed to be a wide range podcast, and then after having Paul on there a few times, I had my friend Titus and the Daydreamers and Cullen and just so many other artists, and then later on just a different variety of people, not just people involved in the music industry, but just business minded people. Even a politician came on, or an activist came on, Shavonna Newsom. Thank you for appearing on here as well. Thank you to just everybody. I don't feel like naming everybody, but y'all know who y'all are. Y'all are in the season 1 of this playlist. Anyways, but the whole point is you guys got to see the ups and downs from like starting off. It was pretty normal. Then Kobe Bryant passed away. That was a huge downer during the season. I almost didn't even want to do the rest of the podcast, but I was like, we're going to continue to do this, and then another up, it started going up again. I started becoming more consistent. And then another down, because, the coronavirus wanted to just come on in and just stop everything. But so then I had to figure out how to hook up all of this equipment to my computer and learn how to go live or not really go live, but interview people virtually. That was something new. Honestly, if this coronavirus and quarantine did not happen, I probably would have never learned how to, I probably would have never taken out the time to learn how to do virtual interview. I mean, eventually I probably would have, because I do want to go live on Twitch and make beats and stuff like that, but I didn't think it would happen this soon, So it's been a lot of ups and downs for this season. Wow. It seems like this season of the Catrice Root Show feels like 2 years or 2 or 3 years. It seems like 2 or 3 years compacted into 1 year. Honestly, less than a year, just like a few months. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and listening. Those of you that have watched and listened to this podcast. I should be coming back in December or January or February or whenever. I'll be back though. I'll be back. No, but seriously, I'm going to be back in December because I have some people lined up already. And just thank you to everybody that appeared on the show. Thank you to, I also want to give a special thanks to A-Rob, the rapper that I interviewed on the show, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even known where to start with doing virtual interviews. So thank you for suggesting me to try out Zoom. Thank you to just everybody that gave me advice on how to do things. Thank you to Easy Fresh on just advice on maybe you should ask these style questions and stuff like that, or this and that. So thank you, Easy Fresh, for suggesting me to switch up my style of questioning in certain interviews. And just thank you to everybody. Again, I'm very grateful for you guys that have watched this. The fact that people actually watched this is wow, okay, I just started off just doing this for the heck of it. And I always kind of wanted to do my own podcast because I like to talk. So I was like, let's do a podcast, and did it, and people actually watched it. Now, with that being said, the reason why I am closing down the season right now instead of a little bit later on is because of the Who Are We series, which is coming very soon. I'm actually going to be recording 3 episodes tonight, so that way I can stay in consistent uploading time or whatever. So with this Who Are We series, Like I said before on past videos, if you guys been keeping up with me on here or either on Instagram, like I said, the Who Are We series is really a Black History series. And I'm hoping, I'm not hoping, I know I'm gonna have like several different seasons of it. It's gonna constantly be going on. So, it's a Black History series on anything like within this country that deals with Black history or outside this country that deals with Black history. Just some rare information, some information you guys might know, but you guys wanted to know deeper information on it. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't just have to be with just people, but it can be inventions or just food, like of the culture of just Black people in general, African people or people of African descent. It's going to be very wide range. It's going to be very wide range. Very wide range. Oh my gosh. Very wide. Hold on. Very wide range. Okay? There we go. So, get ready for that. It's going to be a super fun series. The videos, they're not going to be no longer than 5 to 10 minutes. At the most 15 minutes, depending on how much information I have to research and compact into a video on somebody or an invention or something or food or whatever dealing with the African people and us as African descent and everything like that. So, is that everything? I think so. Anyways, thank you very much. All right? And if you guys like my podcast, then you guys are definitely going to like the Who Are We series because it's more professional, more education-based, more straight to the point instead of just conversation-based. It's just straight to the point, boom, boom, boom. And this is the end of the Catrice Root Show Season 1. I will be back in December for Season 2. Peace. Me cansa, vai embora, rapaz. Tarde demais. Já cansei de você, o seu papo me cansa, vai embora, rapaz.